Yes, sir. What is going on, people? What is up? Welcome to a Thursday edition of Centel's Intel, the hottest sports podcast in the South. The best damn sports podcast, period. You know, we usually do Monday shows and Thursday shows. This is the first Thursday show of the season. And with that being said, I got to give you something. I got to give you something special soon. But wait a few minutes. It's coming. But what a night in sports. We have college football is back. Really, this week, we had a game last week, but we got the defending, current, reigning, undisputed national champions taking the field tonight. Open up that season against the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets right the road, right here in Clemson, South Carolina. We also got a few other games tonight as well. We'll get into some of those. Then, this weekend we got tons of football. I'm just planning on staying in my house. I'm going to actually get dressed. I may get dressed. I'm not sure. I may get dressed. I may not. You never know. But I will be somewhere in front of a TV because there will be a lot of good action on that concludes with that Saturday night matchup with Oregon versus Auburn. That should be one hell of a football game. But I'm just looking forward to this weekend.
Championship rematch.
Hey, I'm just absolutely. Back in the day. But I'm just looking forward to this weekend, man. Just a huge weekend in college football. You know what time it is. Football season is upon us, man. It's here. High school's in full swing. Now you got college about to start up. And then next week, you'll have the NFL kicking off as well. We just got a lot to get into, man. And as you can see, I am not alone today. I have got a man with me who just really needs no introduction. He's been on the show several times, making his season 3 debut. The Wizard of Westwood, one of Greenwood's finest, the one and only Wentz Woolridge is in the building. What's going on,
man? I'll tell you, that's very humbling right now. I'm feeling very humble right now, especially with the introduction like that. Do it, man.
You deserve that kind of ovation, man. Welcome into the house, man. Hey, we got, like I said, we got lots to get into. We will be picking our conference champions, our playoff picks, and our eventual national champions. So stay tuned for that. Do not go nowhere. We're gonna do that. We're gonna get into all of that. I promise you. Stay tuned. I might shock some people with my picks. You never know. We're gonna get into all of that, man. But hey, on Mondays, I start the show with an opening rant. That's what I do. I start the show with an opening rant on Monday. That's what I do. So I start the show with an opening rant on Monday. But this is a Thursday show. So I don't start it with an opening rant. This is one of my favorite segments. If you hadn't seen this segment, this is one of our favorites. I like to have this guy on for this segment. I kind of created it with him in mind, and we came up with this segment. So without without further ado, let's get these people what they came for. The first edition of the season's Centel's Soccer of the Week. Let's go.
Can you dig it, sucker?
Oh yeah, it's time for Centel's Sucker of the Week. And it's kind of like, it's one guy, but then I got to get up some people about this too, because this is kind of embarrassing. This was embarrassing. This was disgusting at the highest level of disgusting. And of course I'm speaking about Dub Gottlieb. This trashy Dub Gottlieb. You know Dub Gottlieb from ESPN. He was an analyst for a long time, played point guard at Oklahoma State. Now he's on CBS Sports. And, Andrew Luck suddenly retired last week. It kind of caught everybody off guard. Okay, me too. I'm very sad about this. But this is what your man Doug Gottlieb had to say about Andrew Luck's retiring on Twitter. He says, retiring because rehabbing is too hard. It's the most millennial thing ever. Yeah, Doug, you played basketball. Not quarterback. You played basketball, so I need you to shut your mouth. So in response to that, Troy Aikman, who never really says anything, this is what Troy Aikman had to say in response to what Doug Gottlieb said, and then I'll get into what I want to say about Doug Gottlieb. That's total bullshit, Doug. What qualifies you to decide how someone should live their life? So you're now the authority on what motivates Andrew Luck? ? And if his decision doesn't fit into what you think is best for him, then you rip him? ? Guess that keeps you employed on FS1. Nice. Shots fired. I agree 100%. I agree 100% with Troy Aikman and those fans that booed Andrew Luck. Just despicable, disgraceful. I thought it was just disgusting. I just don't understand why people think people look at athletes as like their property or something. Like they're just there for their entertainment, and we don't care about them as human beings. Like we don't worry about whether they're injecting themselves with needles to play, or they have broken bones, broken ribs, lacerated kidneys and lungs. This guy almost lost a lung a couple years ago, by the way. And we just don't care. But who are we? We just pay a ticket to go to games and watch these guys perform. But to have the nerve to boo a man and call him soft is like you work behind a desk and calling a man soft. You work behind a desk. You don't understand the physical nature of the game. I played at a high school level, and it was physical. I can't even imagine at the college and NFL level the kind of pain and anguish that these guys go through on a week basis just to get out there and play. And then you talking about the quarterback? A quarterback who played with the coach, a GM who never got the man an offensive line, who never got him a running game whatsoever, and the beat that he took, the way that he played the game, which somewhat is his fault. His body took a lot more damage than it probably should. But at the end of the day, the man has a right to leave it alone, and when he sees fit to leave it alone. If he's not happy, which he stated, I'm not happy, why do you want to pay a man? Why as a fan do I want to pay a guy $30 million a season who's telling you my heart's not in it? What am I getting out of that? Then you go criticize him for being out there. Oh, he don't want it. He don't want to play. He don't want it. But now you criticize the man because he said, I'm physically beat up. I'm mentally beat up. I don't want that guy out there. And I'm sure his teammates didn't want him out there either. Knowing his heart went in it, and who knows when he was going to be back. I mean, he had another injury. He missed a whole training camp. He wasn't practicing. I mean, but the nerve of people like Doug Gottlieb and these idiots in Indiana who had the nerve to boo Andrew Luck as if he didn't give his heart and soul to that city for the 6-7 years that he was there. I mean, they just forget so fast. But again, they don't care about you unless you're doing something for them. They don't care about the player. They just care about what you do. And that's what you have to separate. You have to realize they only care, most fans, only care about what you do, not who you are. Because if you care about who he was, you would have never booed the man when he told you he's retiring from the game because he's physically and mentally worn down. And Doug Gottlieb, clearly, who's seeking a hot take to stay relevant on TV, gave you that gem. He's the authority of pain threshold for quarterbacks now. The little 5'9" point guard is the guy who never played in the NBA. Who he is the authority on who can retire and who cannot. He lets you know who has the pain threshold to retire and who's not. So I'm just sick. I'm sick of people like Doug Gottlieb. I'm sick of the damn Indianapolis Colts fans who booed. Now, look, all of them wasn't booing, but just a bad look. Just disgusting. And so, you know, what comes with that. So without a doubt, Indianapolis Colts fans, Doug Gottlieb, this is season 3 of Centels and Tell. And you are the first Centels sucker of the week.
Definitely not the last.
Can you dig it, sucker?
Yeah. Doug Gottlieb, man. Indianapolis Colts fan, your thoughts on the whole situation, man? I thought it was just disgusting.
For a guy like Doug to come out and say something like this, and just thinking to myself, like, weren't you the same guy that got kicked out of school for stealing credit cards and stuff? Like,
Who are you?
Oh man.
You the whole entire guy.
Ooh, so tough. You stole credit cards, like wow. So like you're the guy that gonna tell people like, you know, you're gonna sit out here and basically like you're the measuring stick of what's tough.
Yeah. You are what's holy.
Like seriously, like I can take this water bottle and just hit you with it, and like that's a possibility you're gonna be like in ICU or something like that. Like it's funny, especially in the Colts fans. Like it's trash, man. The only thing I can think of is just trash, man. Like that's, and I feel bad. I mean, I seen a on-field video of Andrew Luck walking off the field and they were booing him, and like the look on his face is just, it tells it all. Like
it's disgusting because I know it hurt him because
man,
you trying all your best to get on the field. This guy played with a lacerated lung. People don't understand. These are organs in your body. You know,
not talking about bones.
Yeah, it's like these things you need to live and actually live, function as a human being.
Yeah, man.
He had a lacerated lung.
Audacity to sit here and say that the Colts fans were justified booing him.
I hadn't seen that. I don't watch a lot of first take.
Unfortunately, I just happened to glance at the TV when that was going on.
If he said those things, I definitely have a place for his ass this week on Central Suck of the Week because that is ridiculous.
It's on the tube, man. Like I'm just like, dude, no wonder you getting that $10 million now because like you taking $10 million a year. ESPN pay you good to say stupid shit like that. That's ridiculous, man.
Hey, man, I apologize to you guys out there. We had a little bug, but we had a little snafu. We're back right now. We're going to get to those technical difficulties. Tell what we're going to do. But what we're going to do right now, we're going to go to a quick break. I know y'all probably saying, damn, we just got back. I did. I know. I just got back. But we need to take this break. And come back, and we're going to start giving you our college football picks, man. We're going to give you our division winners. Well, I am. Conference champions, playoff picks, and champions, and then we'll take phone calls after that, get comments, get you guys' pick. If you pick after the season start, your pick is null and void. Don't call me telling me I told you so and so was gonna win. I had that. I knew all of this. Blah 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 blah. If you don't get your pick in before the show is over with, your stuff is invalid.
We ain't trying to hear it.
Not trying to hear it. It's invalid. I promise you. But just give us about a minute and a half. We'll be right back. We're going to get into those picks and predictions right after this. Don't you go anywhere, people.
I hope Jason Whitlock didn't aspire that. I hope Jason Whitlock didn't aspire that. Oh, right there. Oh, okay. All I say, man, like, don't let the coon in, man. Do not let the coon in.
And we're back. Welcome to the show, man. You know what this is. Centel's Intel, the hottest sports podcast in the South. I am the one-man dynasty, a.k.a. Mr. No Days Off, Wesley Centel. As you can see, I am drawn by my man, Wentz Woods. He's in the building. We had a suck of the week, the opening show. But now we're about to get into the meat and potatoes because the college football season really begins tonight. So we got to get those division winners. We got to get those conference championship picks. We got to get those playoff picks. And we got to get those national championship picks in before the season starts because when the season starts after that, I don't know nothing. My name Wes and I ain't in that mess. So don't call me after the show, after the season, 6 weeks into the season. Oh, I told you so it's going to be good. No. I need to know right now who are your picks to do all these different things in these conferences. And since we're right here in the ACC, we got the defending, reigning, current, undisputed national champions open up the season tonight. I guess we need to start in the ACC. I will turn to my left and ask my man who he has in the ACC championship game and his winners and why.
ACC championship game. I'm gonna take as you know, at the Atlantic, coming out the Atlantic, no big obvious choice, Clemson. And at the Coastal, yes, I'm being a little biased.
Yeah, of course.
You know, that's what I do. I mean, we're 3 seasons in by now, so you should already know who I picked. Virginia Tech. I'm not a big fan of Miami. Tough defense. I will say that. Have a very, very tough defense. But I'm very, very still look. The offense is like still suspect to me. So I see Clemson and Virginia Tech playing in the ACC championship. And unfortunately, I can't believe I'm about to say this right now. So I hope y'all recording this, screenshotting it. I'm taking Clemson, unfortunately. I mean, I just, the better team, I have to be honest, man. I'm playing the better team.
Pretty objective, I like it.
Yeah, this is not me. I'm a new guy now. I turn over a new leaf. Coming out the Big 12. You want to handle it? Go ahead, man.
In the ACC, I also have the Clemson Tigers winning the Atlantic Division for obvious reasons. Trevor Lawrence, T. Higgins, Amari Rogers is back from ACL. He's something in springtime. Travis Etienne, the offensive line should be really, really good. I'm missing a guy. Ross. I'm sorry. Justin Ross, the other receiver. I mean, this offense is going to be elite. Defense is going to be a little stagnant to start the season because you lost a lot of guys on the front end, but by the end of the season they'll be clicking. So yeah, Clemson may give up a few more points defensively, but offensively they're going to average around 40 plus because the offense is just that legit. On the culture side, I was torn. I went between Virginia and Miami. I went back and forth between Virginia and Miami. I'm a big Bryce Perkins fan. Haven't seen Bryce Perkins. Tune in to him, Virginia. They also have another Bryce Hall, who's going to probably be a top 10 NFL pick at cornerback. He's really, really good. But I chose Miami. And I chose Miami because they get Virginia at home, and also their schedule is just trash. And you can call it what you want. 2 years ago, I told you Miami was going to go 11-1. People laughed at me, and they thought Miami was good. I just told you they were going to go 11-1 because the schedule was told you they would go 11-1. Not that they were good, but the schedule was terrible, and they ended up winning a bunch of games. And they didn't lose to Pitt at the end of the season, but ultimately Clemson in the ACC title game. But they're not good. They better than the teams they're going to play. And I think they win the ACC Coastal because they get Virginia at home. Now I would like to see Virginia probably win it, but I'm gonna pick Miami because that's my expert analysis on that. So let me get Miami. And of course, I got Clemson beating Miami in Charlotte to win the ACC title. Moving along to the Big 12, no divisions, but they do have a championship game.
Yes, they do. And coming out the Big 12, I'm taking Oklahoma. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a little different now without Kyler Murray there, but Jalen Hurts being there, I'd like to definitely, I can't wait to watch that offense take the field and see, it's the Big 12. So Jalen Hurts got to adapt, man. You got to score them points. You're going to be going against some suspect defense. So, dude, hey, take advantage of it, man.
He got Oklahoma. So, okay, now Oklahoma plays Texas in the regular season. Do you have them playing them in the Big 12 championship as well, or you see another team that they may be facing?
It's I definitely see it's a possibility of them playing Texas, and that's probably like the best pick to play Oklahoma. Iowa State is one team that for the last couple of years, like they've been that's my sleeper team. You know what I'm saying? Like my honorable mention. Like that's one team I definitely keep an eye on.
What did mine say right there, Big 12? What did that say? You read my notes. What did that say?
Texas and Iowa State.
I'm wrestling.
Iowa
with this.
State.
I'm not taking Oklahoma because I already told you I'm not a Jalen Hurts fan at all. Zero. I don't care if he got Lincoln Riley. They lost a lot of offense. Hollywood Brown is gone. And some of the offensive linemen are gone. And they do get CeeDee Lamb back. But my thing is, who's going to throw the ball to him? I'm just not a Jalen Hurts guy, so I can't pick Oklahoma this year. I want to ride Texas, I'm picking Texas, but my heart is wanting to go with Iowa State because I like what they're returning. 8 stars on defense, 8 on offense. But Texas, Sam Elgin's back. Got a couple nice receivers. Now, they lost a lot on defense, but I just kind of believe in Tom Herman and Sam Elgin more than I believe in Jalen Hurts from Oklahoma. And then, like I said, if I had a second team, I would actually pick Iowa State. I kind of like Iowa State's schedule, like Matt Campbell. He has done a great job with that program, but it's hard for me to pick to win the Big 12. Iowa State winning the Big 12. Like, that don't sound right. So at some point, you're like, okay, I'm picking Texas. But let it be known on the record that I had Iowa State written down to win the Big 12. But I'm going to go with Tom Herman, Sam Ellinger, and the Texas Longhorn winning the Big 12. Let's go to the Pac-12.
Ooh. Oh, man.
What you got?
Pac-12. Oh, let's see. Coming out the north, I'm going to take Oregon. Don't really know too much about Oregon right now, but, I just feel like the offense, that style always keeps them in. So I'm going to take Oregon coming out the north. And coming out the south, taking Utah. I liked Utah last year, a couple games that I was disappointed in, but I definitely like what they got going on. They're coming in this year and can't wait to see what they do.
Oh, I like that.
I said something nice about the Pac-12.
You should speak nice to the Pac-12.
Wow.
And if you don't know anything about Oregon, all you gotta do is watch this damn show. Because I'm telling you, people, I told you for 2 weeks already, the first 2 shows. Every year, I get a team and I ride them. And I tell you, this is my team. I'm telling you, this is the team. Okay, but before I get on them, in the Pac-12 South, I'm also picking Utah. They were really great last year defensively. They couldn't do much offensively, but defensively, this team is stout, and they just as good at this year. Their defensive line would be absolutely stout up front. They got some dudes up front. So Utah, I got them winning the South. In the North, I got them Ducks. And I'm telling you, Justin Herbert with them 10 plus 10 offensive starters, including himself, Mario Cristobal. They got some guys return on defense. I guess that means nothing when you give up 30 points a game. Is that a good thing you return 7 stars on defense? I don't know when you give up 30 points a game. It doesn't matter how many people you return it, they suck. But this offense is going to be dynamic. They do have to go to Washington, which kind of gave me cause for pause. But I'm sticking with the Oregon Ducks and Justin Herbert. Quack, quack. I am with the damn Ducks over the Utah in the Pac-12. Big Ten, one of your favorite conferences.
Oh, very
your
favorite.
Big Ten picks right now.
Ooh, man. I actually had to sit here and really think about this one. I had to really, really, really think about this one, man. Come out the West.
It's a toss up.
A toss up. I'm gonna be honest with you. I just really guessed on it because when the last time anybody came out the West and won the Big Ten? Been a while. Okay. So I took Wisconsin coming out of the West.
That's a safe pick.
It's a very safe pick. I mean, they don't want it for the last few years. So
last year,
yeah, but
I see your point.
Yeah, and coming out the East, I took Michigan. I'm a big Harbaugh fan. I can't help it. I'm sorry. Right. Yes, look, man. I'm on the wave, man. I think that's how the young kids say it. I'm on the wave. So, I mean, I'm a Harbaugh fan. I think this year is a make it break it year. I think he done had strike one, strike two. Now,
season. Bill, can you believe been at 5 years? This is the 5th year already.
Yeah, honestly, I can because I can sit here and think the painful memories of going against Ohio State and everything. So yeah, I can believe it's the 5th season. But I honestly do think that Michigan will win the Big Ten this year.
Outstanding. For me, the Big Ten West is like put their name in the hat, and like stick your hand in, and like pick one of those teams. Because any of these teams, like immediately pick Nebraska to win the Big Ten West. I almost went there, Scott Frost in his second year. I see why people would want to do that because it's Scott Frost. You think you're going to see this huge turnaround. Adrian Martinez at quarterback, really good dual threat. and I couldn't go with them. And then I looked at Wisconsin. I think it just lost too much. I don't trust the quarterback situations. I like JT a lot. Then I went Northwestern, who won it last year. They did lose their starting quarterback, so I couldn't go with them. And at the end of the day, I picked Minnesota, the fighting PJ Flex.
He actually wrote it down.
I picked his own paper.
He wrote it down.
Returned 9 offensive starters, including starting quarterback, 7 defensive starters. Plus, they don't play Ohio State, they don't play Michigan, and they get Penn State at home. So I like the schedule. So I'm going PJ Fleck, roll your boat, Minnesota. Say it like they say it. Minnesota wins the Big Ten West. And in the Big Ten East, Lord Jesus. If not now, when, Jim Harbaugh? If not now, when do you win this conference? If not now, when? Urban is gone. I know Ryan Day is this hot shot, sensational offensive guru. I gotta see it. Those are urban players. I gotta see this guy coach on Saturdays, his X's and O's. I gotta see him handle personnel. They got a new starting quarterback. Justin Fields is an outstanding talent. I gotta see it. I like Michigan from an offensive standpoint. Return just about every starter, including Shea Patterson. I think this is the first year they have a quarterback come back for 2 straight seasons, and they did change offensive coordinators, so we shall see how that goes. They lost a lot of defense. But if not now, Harbaugh, when you have to beat Ohio State this year, they get them at home. They gotta beat them this year. Penn State lost too much for me, Chris Gluckner. So I'm not fighting James Franklin. But you know I'll be the first to say James Franklin, they get the winning. But if not win, Harbaugh. If not now, win. I got Michigan and Minnesota. You talking about a Big Ten matchup? That's like best Midwest love right there. And I got Michigan beat Minnesota. And finally, Harbaugh wins the Big Ten in his 5th season at Michigan. Moving along. You know, they say the best for last. That's what they say.
That's what I hear.
But I don't believe it. I just got it that way because that's just how it is now in alphabetical. Because you know I don't believe in no SEC love. Don't you people know better? I got you. I got you. You thought I got you. I started with the best. ACC because the champions are in the damn ACC. So I started with the best. But SEC is alphabetically.
I think Buck wouldn't be too keen to hear that.
Well, you know the newfound Buck Thomas. I'll speak on him in a little bit. But hey. SEC is alphabetically last, so that's why it's last. Not because it's best, because it's alphabetically last. This is tough for me. This is hard for me. I got a team in this conference, and I like my team a lot, and despite what I saw from game 1, I still like them a whole lot. But let me start with the Western Division. Now, everybody's picking Alabama, right? Everybody's picking Alabama. They pick Alabama. Why would you not pick Alabama? They've been in the playoffs every year. Why would you not pick Alabama? In Alabama, I think Clemson has took some of the shine off of them. I think some of that invincibility is gone. I think when the bully get punches in his mouth, other people think, well, he's not as tough as I thought he was. And now they lose Dylan Moses on the defensive side of the ball, an all-American type linebacker. Offense is going to be very good in a passing sense. Don't know about the offensive line in the running game. They are Alabama. They are what they're going to be. But sometimes you just have to go with and I just believe this year that Ed Orgeron and the LSU Tigers are going to win this division. They got 8 offensive starters back, including Burrow, the starting quarterback who started last year. They also got 8 defensive starters. You know what LSU represents on the defensive side of the ball. Now they do have to go to Tuscaloosa, which gave me great pause for concern. I want to go backwards, but I didn't. I'm going to stick with LSU. I still like the rest of their schedule because they get A&M at home. They get Auburn at home. And then Alabama has to go on the road to Auburn. Have to go on the road to A&M. So I'm going to lean toward LSU on this. I know everybody's going to pick Alabama. And why would you pick Alabama? And I have no problem with you picking Alabama. But I got LSU winning the Western Division of the SEC. On the eastern side of the SEC. Now, again, if I was picking with my heart, strictly with my heart, I would be picking these guys. Well, right here. I'm picking these guys. It was strictly with my heart. But I'm an objective person on this show. I try to be objective. And just because I refer to a team as the almost champions of the world doesn't mean I can't be objective when it comes to them. I'm picking Georgia to win the East because I like the schedule. Again, I like their schedule better than Florida's schedule. Florida plays Auburn and Georgia and goes to Missouri, goes to Carolina. So those are tough schedule. And then meanwhile, Georgia gets Auburn at home. They get Missouri at home. They get South Carolina at home. So I like their schedule better. I'm not saying that they're significantly better than Florida. I just like how the schedule sets up more so for them as that goes along. But I got Georgia winning the East, got LSU winning the West, and I'm taking LSU to win the whole conference. I got the Bayou Bengals. I believe in Ed Orgeron. Even though I don't understand the word he's saying. I believe in what he's saying, even though I don't know what he's saying. Even though I need subtitles to know what he's saying. But I believe in Ed Orgeron and the LSU Tigers. I think they get all the way to Atlanta, and I think they win the conference. Your SEC pick, sir?
I'm going to just make it quick, sweet and short. We know what it's going to be like. I like the way that you just put it out there, man. I really do. You broke it down real nice. You did it real good. I'm glad you did that for Georgia because I definitely took them out the East. I mean, we know they're going to be there. Georgia's stacked. They're going to keep a running game. Defense is going to be, you know what I'm saying, ready to go. And then there's going to be Alabama. Who will be tested this year? They definitely going to be tested. We're definitely going to see if the stick will bend and break. So, but at the same time, when you have a Hall of Fame coach, one of the greatest coaches of college football with Nick Saban, I mean, it's hard to go against that. So I'm definitely going to take Alabama coming out the West, and I'm taking Bama to win the whole SEC.
Of course you do. Well, we got one guy. He gave me his picks, so I'm going to announce his picks because I want him to get credit for his picks before the season starts. Let me run through his pick. This is my man, Edward Cooper. He says that Clemson will beat Virginia Tech in the ACC championship. He has Georgia beating Bama in the SEC. He has Ohio State beating Northwestern in the Big Ten. He has Texas beating Oklahoma to win the Big 12. He has Oregon beating Utah for the Pac-12. And his final four teams are as follows: Clemson, Georgia, Texas, and Ohio State. Those are his final four picks. And now I turn to you, and I will ask for your final four picks. He had Georgia, Ohio State, Texas, and Clemson. Who say you?
Well, I'm gonna start at the bottom of the list. I'm gonna start at the end. I'm gonna go to the beginning.
Okay, 4-1.
Yeah. Oh, so starting with number 4, I picked Alabama there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. By the way, I'm gonna go ahead and just lay it out there now. My prediction: there will not be 2 teams coming out of one conference in the Final Four. I'm predicting that this year. Alabama number 4, number 3 Oklahoma, number 2 Michigan. And number 1, that team from up the road in Pickens County, Clemson.
All right.
Clemson.
All right. You read my notes?
Oh, I read them good.
Because I got the same
good.
4. I got Bama at 4. You know, I don't have them win the SEC West. I got Bama at 4. I got Oregon at 3. I got LSU at 2. And I got Clemson at 1.
People, do you realize what just happened? This man just put a Pac-12 team in the Final Four. Let that marinate for a moment of silence. Can we get like 10 bells? Can we just?
I know you don't. I didn't give you a chance to get there, but you can get one wild card pick. I always do that. You can give me one wild card pick that you want to put, but you know you only had 4. Give me another team that you would have picked, but you have another one.
You know what? I can't believe I'm about to do this. I'm about to go to the Pac-12 because I don't see what because I don't want to pick another team from the same country. I just said that, yeah. So I'm gonna have to just go with the Pac-12 with this one, and I'm gonna say Utah. You know what I'm saying? Because if you nail down everything earlier, the defense. I'm a defensive guy. I love defense. So that right there alone just you know what I'm saying gets me. So I'm going with Utah. So yeah, man.
Yeah, my wild card would be Michigan. Obviously, I got to win the Big Ten, so they would if they had the good enough season, they would probably get in. So I had Michigan as my wild card team. But again, to recap: Bama, Oregon, LSU, Clemson. He has Alabama, Oklahoma, Michigan, and Clemson. Edward Cooper has Clemson and Georgia in the national championship game. Obviously, he's picking Clemson because he is a Clemson fan. So he has Clemson over Georgia. I need your championship game pick.
Oh man,
sir.
Ooh. I'm gonna go out on a limb, and I'm gonna say it will be Clemson versus Oklahoma. Once again, I hate saying this, but the championship will be going back to the ACC. Clemson. I just don't see Oklahoma. I think Dabo gonna have. I'm not even a big Dabo fan, but I think he will have those boys ready to go. I don't think Oklahoma really I don't think they would have enough to edge the Clemson Tigers, man. And I don't see them slowing down Trevor Lawrence. I'm not a big fan of his either, but with the weapons that he got, his man got, he got his 2 receivers and he got a running back. Like me personally, I think he could be a late first round pick. Like he's good. So when you can be that comfortable, like sky's the limit.
So you got Clemson over Oklahoma.
Mm-hmm.
I also have Clemson. I have Clemson Tigers going up against the Oregon Ducks. You're right. I said it. One thing I look for in the playoff teams is playoff pedigree. There was a certain handful of teams that actually have made the playoffs so far. Do you realize that Oregon made the playoffs one year? Do people realize that Oregon has been to the playoffs one year? They have. They made it to the playoffs.
Who's the quarterback then?
Marcus Mariota.
Oh shit!
Yes, so the Oregon Ducks have playoff pedigree. They have been here. Different head coach now, but again, I'm riding the quarterback, riding the coach. Very high on the coach, very high on the quarterback. At the end of the day, though, Clemson wins again, back to back. This game, I would love to see this game. This game will be a fun game to watch. I just don't see how Oregon can slow them down defensively. I know Oregon will get theirs, but Clemson gonna really get theirs against their defense. This defense, I don't think it's strong enough to hold up. But this Oregon offense is gonna be prolific. When you see Clemson numbers this year, offensively, Oregon will be right there with them. They were a top 5 offense this year, and I would love to see Clemson versus Oregon. But I got Clemson going back to back. I mean, Dabo's revenge. I mean, you see the opening of the show. It says the premier program in college football, and they are that for a reason. They have been to the playoffs 3 straight years. 4 straight years, I'm mistaken. I'm sorry. They've won 2 championships. They have the favorite to win the Heisman Trophy at quarterback. They have a Heisman Trophy candidate in the running back at Travis Etienne. They got Justin Ross. They got T. Higgins. They got a bunch of dudes. The only concern is the back end a little bit, secondary, and the front 7 because you lose so many guys. The Christian Wilkins and the Cleveland Farrells of the world, Dexter Lawrence's. I mean, you lose a lot of guys. So, but eventually the defense will catch up. They won't be as great as they were the last couple of years, but it'll be enough. When your offense is averaging 48, I mean, you can give up 20. You can give up 21 a game. Your offense gonna average 48. So I got Clemson versus Oregon. I got Clemson beating Oregon, and they win the back-to-back national titles 3 and 4 years. The dynasty continues, as I like to say. And he has also had Clemson versus Oklahoma. So if you're out there, phone lines are not open. I need your picks. Championship picks, conference picks, wherever you want to go to, you want to talk about the night's game, because we're going to talk about that as soon as I get through getting the phone number out. 864-378-5943. 864-378-5943. If you want to call in and chime in on the conversation. I know we're about 25 minutes from the kickoff of the Clemson Tigers game, so I know you guys are getting comfortable, getting your seats ready to get in front of the TV, because we are in a Clemson state of mind here, so we understand what's going on. So you got about 15, 20 minutes to get those phone calls in. I need your playoff picks. If you want to give them to me, I need your championship pick. But I do not want to hear your championship picks in week 8. I just don't.
I agree.
I just don't, people. I went out there. I put myself out there. I don't want to hear your picks in week 8. I told you so and so was going to do. No, you didn't tell me that.
Hey, it's written down. You know what I'm saying? Hey.
Okay, I got a special guest calling in right now. He's live right now in Death Valley. He is live right now in Death Valley. His name is Buck Thomas. He claims to be a South Florida fan, but if you see him right now, folks, he's actually wearing a Clemson Tiger shirt. Go ahead, explain yourself. Explain yourself, sir. You can't see him. I got a bad connection. He's out there. Obviously, he's out there in Death Valley. I know you can see he's out there with his lovely girlfriend. If y'all can see this on your screen right here, he's right here. Buck Thomas is right here, America. He claims to be a South Florida Bulls fan. He's clearly wearing a Clemson Tiger shirt. So if you see this clown out in public, let him know that he is a Clemson Tiger fan, and don't let him tell you otherwise. He is sold out, completely sold out. He's at Death Valley right now. He called me on Facebook, but he got a back next in the stadium. He's trying to tell me what's up, but hey, just call back without the video, and maybe we can get you some audio. Just call back without the video. I can't hear you. Call back without the video. Maybe we can pick you up. But yeah, Buck Thomas has completely sold out in South Florida. He's at Clemson right now with a Clemson shirt on. So
the man got to him.
What his lovely girlfriend?
His lovely girlfriend got to him.
They have got to him, but he's been compromised. So don't let him tell you otherwise. That's what he is, because that's what he is. But he's a Clemson fan. But phone lines is open 864-378-5943. 864-378-5943. Need you to get those phone calls in to make your picks. Tell me who you got winning all these conferences. Who your Final Four picks are. Who your national championship picks are. I don't want to hear it in week 8. I need them now. But I'll keep talking until I get some phone calls. We made our championship picks. So we got other games tonight. UCF plays tonight. No Mackenzie Milton, of course, after the devastating knee injury. But they are ranked. They start the season ranked. Also a team that people are very high on. Texas A&M start their second season under Jimbo Fisher. They have one of the most difficult schedules in the country, right behind South Carolina. There's Utah versus BY in-state battle. That should be fun. We both picked Utah to win the Pac-12 South, so we'll get a chance to see them up close and personal against BYU. Now, don't go out and lose the game, Utah.
I'm telling you.
Don't do that. Don't do it. And then UCLA, second year, Chip Kelly, they take on Cincinnati. Cincinnati is really good. If you don't know much about Cincinnati, tune in to Cincinnati. They can really light it up. Luke Fickell is their head coach. Now, if you remember, Luke Fickell, once upon a time, coached at Ohio State after Jim Chelsea was suspended and ultimately fired back in the day. He's been here 3 years. This team went 11-2 last year. They can do it. They can get it up. They can get it done. So take a look at Cincinnati tonight against UCLA and Chip Kelly. I don't know what to make of UCLA and Chip Kelly's second season. They were horrible last year. I think they went 3-9. Maybe lost their first 6 games. They were bad. So I don't know what to expect out of UCLA. But those are the other games. I know most of you will be watching Clemson, but I'm thinking about halftime. That one will be over with. So you can start tuning to other things. Let me turn to you just specifically tonight. I mean, Georgia Tech has a new head coach, and I like Jeff Collins a lot. New offensive system. No more freaking triple option. Thank God. Bless their heart. No more triple option. Thank God. This is kind of what you expect from the game tonight between Clemson and Georgia Tech. What you kind of expecting to see?
A thrashing. I expect a thrashing.
Give me a number. You got a score in mind.
The only score I can think of is Georgia Tech having about 3, maybe 10. Mm-hmm. Clemson maybe having about. I'm not even gonna go 50. I'm not even gonna do that yet. I will say maybe 45. 45.
I think the spread is like. Take Clemson. I think it's like 36 points.
Yeah.
Do you think Clemson covers?
Yeah.
You think they cover?
I would think they would cover.
He said they cover 36 points spread. I'm looking. I like Jeff Collins a lot. I think this is the right hire. I think they will eventually be okay. But they changed the offense. They didn't even have a tight end on the roster. They run a new complete offense. They'll play with recruit to triple option. So it's gonna be tough sledding early on. But I think defensively they'll be okay. They have some. They have Division I athletes on defense. He's a defensive guy, but not tonight. No, not at night. No, they won't be okay tonight. I think on through the season they'll be okay. I think they might even get to a bowl game. They won't be all right tonight. I do think. I think Clemson comes out. Fast. I don't think they come out sluggish. I think they come out very fast out the gate and just kind of light it up really, really quickly. I think they'll be well prepared tonight. I don't think the moment will be wrapped up in the hoopla, opening game, ACC Network's first game, and all that goes with that, unveiling the new banner, the champions. I don't think they'll get caught up in all that. I think they business as usual. And that guy, quarterback, Mr. Sunshine, you know, he's good as advertised. If he takes another steps and learns, get the mental part of the game down, you can hang it up because physically he's all there. So I expect him to roll tonight. Hey, you want to get in the show? Hey, we got about 9-10 more minutes on this show. 864-378-5943. 864-378-5943. Hey man, we were right around the corner from college football season beginning. We got a few games tonight to go along with the Clemson game that headlines the evening. Weekend. Looking forward to the Oregon matchup in prime time. Also, Florida State and Boise State, their game has been moved up to noon because of the hurricane. Right now, I think it's Dorian. I'm not sure. I'm a weather geek. I like to watch this stuff. I keep up with all the categories, 5 and 4 hurricanes and winter storm blitz. I love this stuff. I watch a lot of Weather Channel. Jim Cantor, that's my guy. Jim Cantor is my guy. That's my guy, though. My TV stays on the Weather Channel when storms happen. They move that game up. That should be interesting. Duke plays Alabama. I don't know what much to expect out of Duke, but I want to see what Alabama looks like offensively because I'm thinking Nick Saban's gonna get back to more traditional Bama. Now you don't want to suppress what you have because you have 3 dynamic receivers with a dynamic quarterback. Mm-hmm. But I'm thinking Nick Saban gets back to a little bit more grounded pound, being more physical.
I can see the 3 receivers set in the I formation. I can see that. Yeah. He's definitely gonna run that ball and pound it more.
I think they're gonna get back to discipline. People keep hollering about how they got a chip on their shoulder. I'm not buying this chip on shoulder thing.
We won't know to the playoffs.
I'm just not buying it, man. They are who they are. They talented every year. They recruit top 5 players every year. But the thing that happening with Nick Saban is what happens to most big time programs. You start losing your assistant coaches. That's been the biggest thing. It's turnover after turnover after turnover. New offensive coordinator every year. New defensive coordinators every year. New position coaches. And I think when you start changing those out, you're not getting the best of the best anymore. Because now you're creeping lower and lower area. You're getting a lower guy. You're not getting this guy as good as the guy you just sent out. That's not how it works. So I think that's a combination of what has happened to them. And then you start missing. You can have 5-star guards that are not really 5-star. It happens everywhere, and Alabama is no different. They're starting to get guys defensively that are not the guys they thought they were coming out of high school. And maybe not some development. But again, that goes back to coaching because you don't have the top coaches. Back when you had Jeremy Pruitt there and you had Steve Sarkisian, Lane Kiffin comes to mind. You had some guys. You had Kirby Smart, defensive coordinator. So now you down Pellerin at the bottom. I don't even know who the offensive coordinator is. They had Mike Loxley last year. I think Mike Loxley was there last year. He's at Maryland now. He's gone. He's the head coach at Maryland. So he's not there anymore. So they definitely got a new offensive coordinator. That's like 4 years straight new offensive coordinator. Don't know who the defensive coordinator is, but that stuff comes back to bite you in the behind. But hey man, college football is back, man. Hey, you watching the hottest sports podcast in the South. The best damn sports podcast, period. You know who I am, a.k.a. Mr. No Days Off, a.k.a. the One Man Dynasty. I'm joined by my man, Wentz Words is in the building, man. We just sitting here getting ready to, we got college football about 5 minutes to defending, reigning national champions about to kick off at a rowdy Death Valley. It looks like it is raucous. It's a raucous crowd at Death Valley right now. So, looking forward to that. Guys, if you want to get in, you can. 864-378-5943 is the number. What just happened? I don't know what happened. I don't know what that was, but interesting news. Okay, we still got this Dallas Cowboy thing going on with Zeke Elliott. Zeke Elliott is still not signed his contract. He's still not in cap is broken, but he's still not signed. Do they get the deal done? Does Dallas get this deal done before the season starts?
To be honest with you, I don't think so. And to be totally honest, I think that the relationship between Zeke and the Cowboys is done. I think it's done. He has 2 years left on the contract. Yes. My honest opinion, I'm hoping he finishes out that contract. You know, and there's a possibility that he might end up missing 1 year. There's always, I'm not saying he will, but there's always that possibility.
We've seen it happen.
Yeah, exactly. But I do honestly think when the third year hits, he will have on a new jersey.
I think it gets done. I ultimately think that this roster, and I'm gonna say it next week when we do the NFL preview show. I have a guest in here. We're gonna do the NFL preview show. We'll pick all our winners and stuff. Oh, we got a phone call. Let's see what's going on. Yes, sir. Talk to me.
Hello.
What's up?
What's up? Y'all talking about them Cowboys?
Yeah, we mentioned Zeke Elliott, man. What's the deal, man? You're a Cowboy fan. Is they gonna get the deal done?
I don't think it gets done. I do not think it gets done.
Wow.
And I don't think we need him either.
To do what?
What?
To do what?
We don't need him.
To do what?
He doesn't want to show up. We'll suit up.
Hang up the phone, man.
No. To do what? You don't need him to do what?
We won the Super Bowl.
Oh, you must be crazy.
Hold on, can I ask you one question real quick? Who's more valuable, Dak
We go
or
to the
Zeke?
Super Bowl.
Who's more
valuable?
Who's more valuable to you, Dak or Zeke?
Hold on, let me turn now. I can't hear you. What'd you say?
That's probably why you can't. That's why you get the echo. Well, who's more valuable, Dak or Zeke?
More valuable Zeke.
So you telling me the most valuable player, you don't need him?
My point is, he's not in camp. He's had off the field issues. He's got 2 years left on his contract. Why are you not in camp?
Oh, that's a separate issue. You know, and I know why he's out because that's the only leverage he has. This CBA sucks, and I don't blame Zeke and the Cowboys. This is what it is. His only leverage is to hold out because this is how it goes down. You sign a contract.
He hasn't have any leverage.
He said, "What now?"
I said, I don't think he has any leverage.
Why? You think he won the Super Bowl with Tony Pollard?
I think we can get the Super Bowl. I think we can.
No. You're not getting the Super Bowl, and you're not winning the Super Bowl without Zeke Elliott. Let me go into that right now. No way, no how. Let me go ahead. Spoiler alert: you're not winning the Super Bowl again now without Zeke Elliott.
None whatsoever.
Well, my point, he has no leverage, is what I'm saying. He has no leverage.
That is the leverage. The leverage is I'm the best back in the league. That's the leverage.
We still got to pay that.
You got to pay all of them. This is how this business works. You got to pay Zeke.
Yeah.
I'm saying we're not going to be able to pay all of them, so we're going to get rid of him.
I don't
show up. The money that we're offering him right in that top echelon money. Why don't you just take it? Why do you have to be paid the number one back?
Because when you feel like you are the number one back, I need to get paid what I'm worth.
When the Rams moved the measuring stick,
and look what situation the Rams are in right now.
What situation are you in?
Not healthy Todd Gurley.
Oh, but that's
it's a whole different. But still, once they move that measuring stick and move the pay scale, I mean that opened the door for Zeke right there.
Yeah, I agree.
I just think that Zeke has a right to get his money. He's the best. Yeah. He can be arguably the best in the league, so you can argue if you want to. But the point is, he's been the best 3 years. His averages tell you that. His stats don't lie. Women lie, men lie. The numbers don't. He's the number one leading rusher since he's been in the league. He has the most carries, most yards per carry, and most yards. So how is he not the best?
I'm not saying he's not the best. I'm saying that him holding out right now, he's not doing himself any justice right now. Jerry Jones he's not gonna play.
Well, going to camp ain't gonna work either. You're not finna. Zeke is smart. You're not finna run me in the damn ground. Get your money, Zeke. Get your money. These Cowboy fans are crazy. They want people to take no money. Want you to show up at camp. Want you to get ran in the ground for their benefits. See, we talk about these fans early in the day. These the same kind of fans. They don't want to play the man that won't get his money. You don't want Zeke to get his damn money. He ain't earned his money. Like he ain't earned his money. Anything else you want to add? You want to give some championship picks or anything else you want to add to the program before I let you go?
Go Braves.
Go. I like that. All right. Thank you.
The only good thing you done said, ain't it?
Yeah, that's the smartest thing you said all day. Oh yeah, man. We here for I say 2 more minutes because I know the game is about to kick off. I'm pretty sure it's an 8-10 kickoff.
And I'm hungry.
And And this guy, I gotta feed this guy.
I'm hungry.
This guy he's an animal when it comes to eating. He's an animal. Again, we apologize for the earlier technical difficulties. I missed about 2 or 3 minutes of the show. I don't know how long it actually was frozen, but it was kind of bad. But it's been a great show, man. We gave you our picks to recap. You have Clemson over Oklahoma in the national championship game.
Yes, I do.
I have Clemson over Oregon in the national championship game. Should be fun, man. Should be a great season of college football. Sit back. I'll be here every week. Mondays and Thursday is what it's supposed to be, but you have to look out. Some days I may be in between. You just have to watch out. Look for me on Facebook.
Hey, he's a working man.
I'm Mr. No Days Off. That's why
Working man.
AKA, baby. But I will be here for you people. I'll be here Monday, 8:30. 8:30, a late start, 8:30 Monday, 8:30. We'll go overreaction Monday because everything that happened in college football over the weekend, I need to hear from you people.
And you know what? I think I'm going to be here for that.
You want to be here for overreaction?
I want to be here for that, man. I want to be here for that.
Overreaction Monday, man. Y'all guys come in, tune in to the show, man. Appreciate the one phone call. Hey, I need more from you people with the phone calls and comments, man. This is a big day. I think we have a lot of, I see we got viewers, but I assume we have a lot of content. Hey, I don't want no picks no more. They dead. After I get off this air, your picks are dead. Don't call me and tell me about what you had going on. But for my man Wentz Ward, for yours truly, a.k.a. Mr. No Days Off, a.k.a. the One Man Dynasty, Wesley Santel. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the comments. Thanks for the phone calls. Enjoy your football weekend. We will see you guys. I am out this bitch.